Hello students, welcome to other English class. Today we will learn about present perfect or simple past. Also, we can talk about the biographies and word stress and new sound. Here we can see the topic born to sing. Okay? In this part we can see a short conversation. He was born in Jamaica. How many Grammys has he won? Remember this tense, okay? In this part we can see the simple past, and in this part we can see the present perfect. Vocabulary and pronunciation. Biographies, word stress, and the new sound or. Look at the highlight words in the list below. Which syllable is stressed? Listen and check. In this part we can see different events in our life. En esta parte podemos ver diferentes eventos en nuestra vida, like be born, marry somebody, get married, go to elementary school, have children, go to high school, go to college, graduate from college, separate, get a job, graduate from high school, get divorced, retire, fall in love, and die. ¿Okay? Entonces aquí podemos ver muchos eventos en nuestra vida y vamos a ver las palabras resaltadas y vamos a indicar en qué sílabas está la mayor fuerza de voz. ¿Okay? Very good. To confirm your answers, you have in this part the correct answers. Marry somebody, get married, go to elementary school, have children, go to college, graduate from college, separate, get divorced, and retire. Very good. Next, we have in this part other activity. In exercise B, we can see numbered expressions in what you think is the most logical order. Compare with a partner, do you agree? In this part, we can see different events in your life and the activity is order, okay, about your own opinion. Vamos a ordenar acerca de los eventos en nuestra vida que ocurren y esto tienen que hacerlo de acuerdo a su propia opinión, okay? On book, we can see maybe a different order of you. En el libro tal vez podemos ver un orden diferente al tuyo, but no problem, okay? Pero no hay problema. 1, be born, yes. 2, go to elementary school. 3, go to high school. Graduate from high school. Next, go to college. Graduate from college. Get a job. Fall in love. Get married. Have children. Separate. Get divorced. Retire. And die. Okay? Very good. In the next part, we can see the new sound or listen and repeat the words and sound, please. Okay? Pay attention to the pronunciation.
Horse, or, born, divorced, for.
One more time, okay?
4.26. Horse, or, born, divorced, for.
Excellent. Now, in these examples, we can see different words and the activity is circle the ones with this sound, okay? So, listen, please.
4.27. More, work, world, boring, door, worse, sports, where, form, near, score, word.
Excellent. One more time, okay?
4.27. More, work, world, boring, door, worse, sports, where, form, near, score, word.
Excelente. Entonces, chicos, ¿cuáles son las palabras que tienen el mismo sonido? Vamos a identificarlas y las vamos a encerrar en un círculo. En este caso son more, very good. What else? Excellent. It's boring? Yes. Very good, guys. Boring. Oh, sorry. Next is door. Excellent. What else? Sports. Good. Very good, guys. Next is form. Excellent. And the last is score. Excellent, guys. Muy bien, todos los que hemos encerrado son aquellos que tienen el mismo sonido. Very good, guys. We will continue with the rest of the activities. Please pay attention. Okay, in reading. In this part, we can see, look at the photos of Bob and Ziggy Marley and read the introduction. Have you heard their music? Do you like it? Okay, here we can see Bob Marley and Ziggy Marley. Okay, so read please the introduction about Bob Marley and his son. Okay, read together. Bob Marley. He was born on 1945 and he died in 1981. Is often called the father of reggae because he did more than anybody to make this kind of music popular all over the world. His eldest son, Ziggy, he was born in 1968, has followed in his father's footsteps and is a very respected reggae musician. Okay, about this information, have you heard their music? Yes or no? Okay, do you like it? Yes or no? Okay, in activity B, we can see read 10 facts about the lives of the two men. In pairs, decide which 5 are about Bob Marley and which 5 are about Ziggy Marley. Okay, so for this activity, you should read these 10 facts about Bob Marley or Ziggy Marley. Okay, can you know the difference? Okay, for example, number 1. He and 3 of his brothers and sisters form a band called the Melody Makers, and they play at their father's funeral. What is this information? It's about Bob or Ziggy? It's about, very good, it's about Ziggy. Next, he had 11 children with several different women. However, he only married one of them, Rita Marley, in 1966. This information is about, yes, good, Bob. Next, he has been a musician since he was 10, when his father bought him his first guitar. It's about, very good, Ziggy. Next, he has lived in Miami for many years with his wife Orly, and they have 3 children. In this case, is about Ziggy too. Very good. He has won 4 Grammy Awards for his music, including Best Reggae Album. In this case, this information about is Ziggy. Very good. He injured his foot playing soccer, and he later became sick with cancer. He died 4 years later at the age of 36. This information is about, very good, Bob. Number 7. He was born in a small village in Jamaica. His father was a captain in the British Army. This information is about, very good, Bob. He was born in Kingston, Jamaica in 1968, and he was 13 years old when his father died. His father's last words to him were, "Money can't buy your life." Very good. This information is about, very good, Ziggy. His music was very influenced by social problems in his homeland, Jamaica. This information is about Bob. Next, number 10. With his band, the Wailers, he made 11 albums. His most famous songs include No Woman, No Cry, 3 Little Birds, and A Shot the Sheriff. This is about Bob. Excellent. Here we can see different answers. Okay, about Bob and about Ziggy. Excellent. Next, we have grammar, present perfect or simple past. We have 2 questions. The first is, look at the 5 facts about Bob Marley. What tense are all the verbs why? In this case, we can see different tense in these expressions, but what happened in the facts about Bob Marley? All the verbs are in the past tense because he's dead. Excellent. He was born, he made, he died, etc. And what happened in the case Ziggy Marley? What 3 tenses are there and why? In this case, you can see 3 tenses, 3 different tenses like simple past, simple present, and present perfect. Simple past is used to finish events in the life. Okay, for example, in this case, in his life. For example, he was born, he was 13, he formed a band and played. Simple present is used to for a situation that is true now in the present. For example, they have 3 children. Present perfect is used for actions or states that started in the past and are still true in the present. Okay, for example, he has been a musician, he has lived, and he has won. Okay, very good. Go to page 142 to practice this. In this page, we can see different examples using was for the past and did for past in questions and didn't for negative sentences in past. And For present perfect, you can see has or have, it depends, and the verb in past participle. Remember those rules. Use the simple past to talk about a finished period of time in the past. Next, use the simple present to talk about a period of time from the past until now. Be careful with this. Compare the simple past and present perfect. Jack was married for 10 years. Imagine, for 10 years. Jack is not married now. He's divorced, or maybe he's dead. Jack has been married for 10 years. So, Jack is married now. Okay? Now we can see different exercises to practice the sport. In this, the activity is circle the correct form. For example, she is or she's been single since last summer. In this case, the correct is she's been. Look at the answers. Number 1, he left. Number 2, I lived. Number 3, she's lived. Number 4, my sister had. Number 5, I've worked. Number 6, the city has changed. Number 7, they were. And number 8, I met and was. Okay? And what happened in letter B? Complete with the present perfect or simple past. It's 3 conversations. I have 3 conversations here. And what are the answers? In the first conversation, in this part, how long has he lived there? For 3 months. He moved there in September. Number 2, when did Picasso die? How long did he live in France? For a long time. He left Spain when he was 25. And the last is, how long have they been married? They've been married since 1995. And the next is, they met in college. And the last, really, was that in Chicago. Okay, remember that, please. Return to page 72, and in this part we can see listening. Look at the photos of another famous father and son, like is Julio and Enrique, who are both singers. What's their last name? Do you know? Please put on the comments, or maybe in your notebook. Who do you think is more famous, Julio or Enrique, or both? It depends on you. Please answer this question in your notebook too. Next, Enrique has different information here, like Madrid 1975, Miami, Enrique Martinez, Enrique Iglesias 1995, Escape 2001, Ana Kournikova, and 100 million. Okay, so what is the activity? You are going to listen to a radio program about Enrique. Imagine, okay? So look at the information. Before you listen, guess what the connection is to him. Okay, for example, I think he was born in Madrid in 1975. Okay, pay attention to the audio. 1, 2, 3.
4.29. Good evening, and welcome to Top Sounds, our weekly music program. And tonight, the focus is on the Latin music star Enrique Iglesias. As I'm sure you all know, Enrique Iglesias is the son of the Spanish singer Julio Iglesias, who is one of the most successful singing artists of all time. Enrique was born in Madrid, Spain in 1975. His mother is Isabel Preisler, a journalist and TV host from the Philippines. When he was 3 years old, his parents got divorced, and later he moved to Miami to live with his father. He started studying business at the University of Miami, but he left after a year because he wanted to become a musician. He didn't want his father to know about his music career, and he didn't want to use his famous last name to be successful. So when he sent some of his songs to several record companies, he used the name Enrique Martinez, and he eventually got a contract with a Mexican record company. He made his first album, called Enrique Iglesias, in 1995, which won him a Grammy. He then made 2 more albums, and he had many hits on the Latin music charts. At first, Enrique sang mainly in Spanish, but later he began to sing more and more in English too. His 4th album, Escape, in 2001, was his biggest commercial success and included the singles Escape and Hero, sung in English, which became hits all over the world and made Enrique an international star. Since then, he has made 5 other albums and has also had a few acting parts in movies and TV shows. Also, in 2001, he began dating the Russian tennis player Ana Kournikova, but they kept their relationship very private. Today, Enrique Iglesias is recognized as one of the most popular artists in Latin America. He has sold 100 million albums, which makes him one of the best-selling artists of all time.
Ok, continuamos con esta actividad. You're going to listen to a radio program about Enrique. Look at the information before you listen. Guess what the connection is to him. So, what are the answers? In this part, we can see the answers, okay? First, he was born in Madrid in 1975. Next, he moved to Miami to live with his father. Number 3. Enrique Martinez is the name he used to get a record contract when he sent his first sons to a record company. Number 4. Enrique Iglesias is the name of his first album, which he made in 1995. His fourth album, Escape, or in Spanish Escape, was his biggest commercial success in 2001. Number 6. Ana Kournikova became his girlfriend some years ago and possibly still is. And 7. 100 million is the number of albums he has sold. Wow, it's incredible. So we'll continue, okay? This part is for Canvas, please. What is your opinion? Do you think Siggy and Enrique have been successful because of their last names, or because they are genuinely talented? Do you think it's common for children to want to do the same job as their parents, or no? What is your opinion? Remember, that is the homework to Canvas. Don't forget. Okay, after this we can see in this part speaking and writing. Think about another person, a friend or a member of your family who is asleep and who you know well. Prepare to answer the questions below about his or her life and to tell your parent any other interesting information about him or her. Okay, so you can say questions about in the past and here in the present. Please complete the questions and next practice this speaking and writing. Okay, this is the next homework. Write a biography of a person you know or a famous person using these questions in your paragraph, please. Thank you to participate in the class and see you next class. Bye bye.